Hello and welcome to a new episode of Turbulence Visuals Tutorials, and my name is Pascal, and today I'm really excited to talk about my latest project, the Helix Webflow CMS template, which makes my life and hopefully your life so much easier when it comes to preparing the next project for yourself or a new client. And today we are going to dive a little bit deeper into the world of Helix, and I will exactly show you what you get, how you can use it, and how easy it is to customize it. So welcome back, and let's directly dive into what you get. So as a designer, let's be honest, we always have repeating components we reuse in every project. We have a header in every project. We have a text block in every project. Maybe we have a text block with an image next to it or whatever. We have access or a portfolio variations, or we want to show services or clients. A lot of elements are coming up on our table again and again. And with Helix, you will get a real amazing time saver for your next project. Believe me, Helix is a bit more than just a template. Helix is a complete Webflow Site Builder based on reusable symbols, components, blocks, however you want to call it, and all connected to CMS or overrides. And it makes it so super easy to rebuild complete pages like this and rebrand a complete page like this with new logos, new colors, and whatever in under 3 minutes. And I'm so super excited to show it to you later. And Helix is made for smaller companies with up to 6 pages, and it's not really made for bigger companies with submenus and all that stuff. Helix is going to be your best friend when it comes to preparing your next project. And in the next section, we dive into the structure of Helix and take a look into how Helix is set up. So welcome back, and let's directly dive into the structure of Helix, the Webflow CMS template. So when you open up Helix in Webflow, you should see something like this. Predefined template pages, and we're not going to dive into how to use Webflow. If you're looking for Webflow tutorials overall, we highly recommend to go to YouTube. This is just how to use the Webflow CMS. So we actually have 5 content pages and 1 home page. The home page is when you click on the logo, and the other pages are in the portfolio as a full-size menu, also with social links. Then you have also other site types, for example style guide, where you can easily change things we show later. And we have a page with all the elements we actually have, so you can take a look there and then copy and paste it to your pages. We also have a lot of different other templates, but we actually take only focus on the portfolio template because this is connected to the portfolio CMS collection. So when we take a look into the structure of each of these pages, we see that all of the pages are built from scratch with symbols, and we have content symbols and CMS symbols, and the CMS symbols are connected to CMS collections, so to the CMS system. And we also have these content elements where we have override functionality and where we can easily customize things and delete things or cut out things or change things, and we directly see how it looks like. And we have so many different components and it's so easy to use. For example, take a look on this hero full size. This is what we have here. Now we have a text block here, and for example we have a text block with 4 elements, and these 4 elements are a sub line, a headline, a description, and the parallax effect in the background. And if you take a look, I can write something here and the layout directly changes and everything works great. Also, everything is fully responsive, so no worries about that. Even when the image is on the right side, you will have it over the text on the mobile, and everything is super responsive. So let's take a look onto the symbols itself. We have more than 40 plus symbols. It's a little bit sad that Webflow has no option for me to categorize or put it in folders or something like that. Hopefully it comes later, but actually it's a little bit fluttering. So I tried my best to use naming conventions that fit to what you're looking for, and that means you can use, for example, the search bar here if you're looking for some kind of text, and then you see all the different text blocks appears. Or you're looking for a theme, or you're looking for a testimonial, or you're looking for some contact. Nah, come on. So, and you have contact form, whatever you're looking for, it should work. CMS, like I said, are all connected to CMS collections, so they are not overridable via these things here. But if we have a content element like this, and we drag it into here, we can directly override the main text. So that means we have actually 6 pages predefined, all with a different look. We have portfolio templates, and also every page is built on symbols. We find all the symbols in the symbol area, and we have 2 different types of symbols. It means content symbols with overrides and CMS symbols with the CMS collections. And when we take a look into CMS collections, for example, we can see that we have company details, and where we can change easily the logo or the company data, and it's directly connected to the footer or the header, and it changed directly. Also, we have the main menu that is actually prepared for you, and it's super easy to change something. But this is what we're showing in the next section. And you see everything is more or less set up with predefined elements. Also in the portfolio, we have so many different options to create individual portfolio pages, because actually Webflow is not allowing that you can use different template types for one portfolio. So that means we have a little hack here that makes also your life so much easier when it comes to individual pages for each project. And on one project you have an image gallery, and on the other you have a YouTube video or whatever. This makes it super easy to start with, and it's a super good base to work with. Also testimonials, you have everything. You have the message, the company, the position, and whatever. I hope this is clear now how it actually works, and in the next section we will take a look how to use overrides or how to change things inside of the CMS. And in the last section we are going to rebuild one of these pages completely from scratch with the symbols we have, and change complete logos and colors and fonts, so we have a complete new brand, and everything in around 3 minutes. Welcome back, and in this episode I'm really so excited to show you how you can rebuild a page like this from scratch with the symbols from Helix. And first of all, I'm going to show you how you can set up the construction of the page. Then you can change easily typography and colors and whatever, and then we change the logo in the CMS and rebrand the whole page with ease. And this is going to be super fun. So let's dive in. We know that we have to build a new page, and we have the wireframes ready, and we have even the layouts already, and we know that we have a header, a hero, that we have some kind of text block elements to show some kind of benefits. Then we want to show a little bit of our portfolio, and then we want to show our team, and we want a contact form at the end of the page. And everything is prepared in Helix. So whenever you're looking for a hero, you're looking for a hero and you search for a hero, and you're looking for text block, you search for text block, and you're looking for logos or clients, you search for logo or clients. So naming convention should work with all you need. You will find all the symbols here in this symbol area, but actually it's a little bit hard to understand how it works because Webflow has no option to cluster it in folders or something like that. So we highly recommend to look in the search here, or use the shortcut Command E. That brings in a search field where you can search anything. And if we want to start with a header, we are looking for a header, and we had a logo on the left and the menu on the right. We can always go into any of these symbols and change whatever we want to do. If we want to have a colored button, everything is possible. Then we need a hero. The hero should be a slider for now, and you directly see that override function is coming up where you directly can change things, but we leave it for now because we start with the construction first. Then we need a text block with an image on the left side. Then we need a text block with the image on the right side. And we see they appear here. Then we want to have a quick text element with just as a headline for the portfolio section. Then we go for portfolio. We can choose from 5 different portfolios, and we decided to go for the horizontal for now. Then we also need another text element for the team that is coming up, and then we go for a team block, and there we have the V1. And also, like I said, you can go always into the symbol, and if you want to have this element underneath, you can easily drag and drop it under it, and it directly works as well. So and then at the end we want a contact form, and this is the dark one, and we want a footer, and this is the white one. So as you can see, our complete page is complete ready, and now let's take a deeper look how you change things and what you can do. First of all, you see when you go into the instance overrides, you see that you have subline, headline, the CTA, or even the CTA link, and you have 3 slides prepared. You can always say you want 4 or you want 2. This is your choice. You can change this always. And for now, let's say this is coming soon, and then we have new title, and then we leave the lorem for now, and we have get it now as a call to action. And here we can say where we want to link it, if it is a page or a section or whatever. And then we want to change the picture because it is text aligned left. We also choose an image that works with that. But you can always change this as well. For example, if you go into it, you see that the hero is a grid, and if you go for the grid and you want delete this element, this column, and you say done, and then you go for this one and you give it a center, and then you directly see everything is centered and aligned. And if you take a look, and then you directly see that it is working. So it is super flexible and super easy to use. We also have these elements here, and like I said, we want to see an illustration in this area, and also in this one. And then we have the text block. This element is directly connected to the CMS, so you directly see the content. We actually have different kind of backgrounds only to show you what's possible. We are going to change that later. So now we have the team. They are also coming from the CMS, so they are also directly showing up, and the contact form is also ready. So you see, we have we have the header from the CMS, we have the portfolio from the CMS, we have the team from the CMS, and we have the footer from the CMS, and all these informations are coming from these CMS collections. So that's it. And if we go for preview, we see that everything is directly working, everything is pre-animated, everything is fully responsive, and everything works super great on any device. You also see that you have this full-size menu here, whatever you want. You can change it as well, and as you can see, the whole page is more or less ready, and now we can start doing things that brings in our corporate language. So for example, we don't want outline button. Go onto the button itself, and then we say, for example, we don't need a border, but we want a background color, and we want a white button typography color. So, and you see it directly changes everywhere on the whole page, and everything works great. So now we have the situation that our client wants to change as the color as well, because he has no red, he has a blue corporate color. So we can go into this primary color swatch, and then we can go to this edit button, and in this edit button we can change everything on the page that has this red color with just one step. So for example, okay, everything is blue, the complete color is integrated. And now we going into the style guide, and in the style guide we can also change everything, and we can also change the gray, for example, into maybe more bluish gray, and you see you see that everywhere you have this gray tone, everything changed directly as well. So everything is really good connected, and it makes your life so much easier. And now we're going to change the typography, and for that, please always use the HTML tag, all headings, the red one, because if you're going to use one of the classes, you only change this element but not globally. With this one here, you're going to change it globally, and we are going to go for whatever font you're looking for and what your company has. For now, let's say we make it a little bit more classic, whatever, maybe it fits better to the illustration, and let's say we go, but like I said, you can choose whatever font you want, because as you can see, when I go back, I don't have to do anything else. When I go back to the page we already created, you see that everything works perfectly. And when I go to preview mode and I prepare everything, so then I see that everything is working perfectly with the new font, with a new color, and with the construction we wanted to have, and everything is possible. So you have a full screen menu, and in the next episode we are going to dive a little bit deeper into how to use the CMS system to change CMS content like the logos, and for example portfolio variations or content, and also team and contact. So I hope you enjoyed it, I hope you learned something, and see you in the next episode. So welcome back, and in this episode we are going to dive a little bit deeper into how you can use the CMS collections and how you can use them to change directly content on the page. So let's directly dive in. If you open up CMS collections, you see all the collections we actually use. And actually we want to start with the company details, the logo, and this is why we go into it. And there we see we have two types of logos, a light one and a dark one. And we have also custom fields, they are connected to the footer. And let's say we want to change it to the Welcome Street, and this is Welcome Town, only to show you how it is connected to the footer later. Now we're going to change the logo, this demo logo, and then we're taking this demo logo, and when we save it and we go back, then we directly see that the logo appears, we directly see that it's working with the white one and the dark one, and we see that it changed directly in the footer with the Welcome Street, and everything is here. So that's how easy it is to change things globally, because everything is connected. Then let's say we want to change our team members. We go into the collection and we see our team members. We can say it's Estefania, and we change the image easily to whatever, and we say she is director. And yeah, Facebook is fine, and we have the link here, and whatever we need, it's super easy to customize. We save it and we go back to our team section, and we see Estefania with her new profile picture is coming up, and everything works on every page where you reuse this element. And the same for portfolios, but portfolios are a really more complex section, because you're not using this element here. You also have to tweak the portfolio template page, but we are talking about this in a later session, because this is really a little bit more complex. And yeah, but I think you get it. Everything here is prepared with the basics. You normally classic you need all the time. When it comes to team members, you always have this job title or the email or maybe social links, and if you have a testimonial, you have the message, the company, and the position and the name, whatever. And these are all basic constructions, and I think you get it, how easy it is to customize things, how easy it is to set up a whole page like this within 10 minutes. And we are just doing it for 20 minutes live, and yeah, everything is prepared, but we are doing it slowly. So think about what you are saving on time and what it can make for you in your life as a designer with your next Webflow project. And see you in the next session when we dive into how we can set up the whole profile pages. And yeah, stay tuned. So working with the portfolios is a little bit more complex, but it makes your life so much easier when you know how to use it. Let's take a look what we see here. We have actually 6 elements. All these 6 elements are coming out of this portfolio sections. We have 6 elements here as well. As you can see, here is a static, but it's a slider show. Here is a static, here's a static, but here is also a slider. And you see that we have video running backgrounds, and here is also a slider. So what does it mean? It means that you are able to decide what kind of content you want to show. Is it a video, or is it a slideshow, or is it a picture, or whatever it is? It makes it super easy to do that. Let's take a look into a profile page, whatever it is. This is also a profile section. We can click on something like that, and then we can see this big hero. We have a text, and we also have a masonry image gallery, which is also connected to a lightbox. So whenever you need something like this, it's directly working for you. Also, if you go to a next artist or whatever, this is also directly integrated into the system, that you have possibility to go to the next project. And you see this is another header. And we actually have 3 versions of headers or site types. If you go to this one, you see it's another one with the half size hero and a text element underneath. Here we see a YouTube video or Vimeo video, and we also have this gallery here in the portfolio template. And here, as you can see, it's the same video that was running in the background in the teaser elements. So all these things are connected. So if you use video backgrounds in your teasers, it's automatically a video background on the detail page. What makes it more or less really super to work with, because everything is aligned. And let's take a look how we can set it up. And you see this is, for example, a pure grid gallery, and you can do that super easy. Let's go and take a look how we can change things. We go into the portfolio area, and here are our 6 portfolios. And in the portfolio section, we have the name classic, and we have a hero type. And this hero type is what kind of site type we want to see. You saw it with the background video, you saw it with the inset text element, and you saw it with the text under the half size. So for example, we don't want to have the background video, we want this as an inset typo. And these things here, these themes are predefined in the area of the portfolio settings itself. So this is no tutorial about how to build CMS collections or how to use them. But I highly recommend that you take a deeper look into how these structures are set up and how you can work with them. But as you can see, these are the different things we integrated in all the portfolio items. And that means short descriptions, long descriptions. We have client, we have dates, we have a YouTube video. This is a toggle more or less. I can show it to you here. So let's say we want a long description in this rich text element. It is super easy to integrate some kind of logo or images or whatever. It's super easy to use and super flexible. You just say this is an H3 element and then it works directly. So here you can, for example, say if you want to show a YouTube link on your video, you can do that as well here, but this YouTube is just for showing a bigger size of a YouTube video. This one here shows if we want to use a background video or not. Let's go back for a moment. This is considered. So this is this one, and here you saw it, the toggle was out of, when we go back, we go inside of it and we say let's show the MP4, and then we save it and then we go back and you see the video is directly running. So easy. Or you say you don't want a background video, you want a slider show, and there you have 3 images, and this is what you can predefine, and whatever you want you can toggle it on or off. Then showing image gallery means if you want to show an image gallery which is connected to a lightbox on the detail page, and what type of gallery you're using is also your decision. You can use masonry or you can just use a normal classic grid. So for now we take a normal grid, but we show the image gallery, and if we go back and we test it and we click on this project, we see that we have chosen the inset hero, we have the big Vimeo video, and we have the slideshow as a grid, and everything works like a charm. So this is so super nice. And as you see, we have all the different templates here in this area. And you see, whenever you switch here, you see different hero elements and a different site structure. But in the layer section, you see all the other elements you see on the other pages as well. But in this case, they are all hidden because they are, for example, connected to a conditional visibility. And this condition says that this hero is only be shown if the hero type is not equal to half size inset typo. And the other element, like this one, is only if the half size is not equal to inset. So these are the conditions that are this is really important, that all the detail pages can use different kind of layouts, because like I said in the earlier session, that Webflow is actually not allowing to use different templates for one portfolio. And this is the hack we have to use. But with this hack we can create multiple layouts with multiple type of contents, with different styles, with different looks, with just one portfolio. And yeah, that's it. And more or less, if you have any questions, I hope you like it, and I wish you really funny time with the Helix, the Webflow CMS Site Builder. See you next time.